Oh shit! Hey everybody, my camera's the wrong way. Good afternoon.
Doing yourself the entire time?
Right? Whoopsies. There we go. I hear Johnny. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh, I can't get in there. What? Let's go! Freedom! Freedom! Oh yeah, we'll take a quick walk around the front here, guys. Holy heck. Oh, there's Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, travel fun. How's it going, brother?
Good, man.
Good to see you, man.
Good. How was the sleep? Good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got about 3 hours. Yeah,
Nice,
give or
nice.
take.
There we go.
You got some all right sleep, brother?
Yeah, I did okay. I got 4 hours. I didn't get too much, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Nice.
Too much freedom to go around, you know?
That's right.
So, I'm live, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff's live. So if you want to go check him out, get the different angles. Much love, everybody. We are downtown Ottawa, Parliament Hill. Hi.
Cody
I'm gonna call Shorty
live on YouTube.
Okay.
Check it out too as well. And yeah, we're gonna be all over the place, and we have different angles. And yeah, check it out. Awesome.
Amen to that. Look, we got
Yes.
oh man, cops are everywhere. The force is strong
Yeah,
today.
it is. More people still showing up.
Right?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna make my rounds, guys. Gonna see some people, and then we'll go up to the hill. The puppy, freedom puppy. Everyone's here, guys. Woo! I love it. Love seeing all the fucking happy faces. Let's go. Freedom! Freedom! Let's go! Let's go! Woo! How's it going, man? Are you on a channel right now? No? Streaming? Are you streaming? What are you on? Twitter? Okay, okay. Nobody watches Twitter. Yeah.
What's Twitter?
Right, YouTube. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go check up on the hill. Everybody's here. Chad, what's going on, brother? Heck yeah. Freedom! Woo! Gotta go see everybody. Everybody's here. We're on the hill, ladies and gentlemen. Life is good. Oh, yeah. We're going right to the front, guys. Gotta show you what's going down today. Are you ready?
You got thousands of friends on Facebook with 10 likes because they're censoring everything concerning our rights. Freedom ain't free and it makes no sense. Gotta go get yourself vaccinated, my friend. If you wanna be free and wanna be traveling.
Johnny! Let's go!
pain, the sorrow, the loss, the struggle. We all know the suffering that we've been through. And now it's behind us. It's behind us. And our future is a future of healing, a future of strength, a future of political power. We are going.
Much love, everybody. Mimi, Pooh Scissors, Jody. Everybody, good day, good afternoon. Come on down to Ottawa, guys. All are welcome. Come say hi. Come to Ottawa. Come tell Justin to come talk to us. Look at all the beautiful people here. Beautiful smiles everywhere. Hi. How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. You got your live going?
Yeah, just started it.
Wonderful.
We're getting up there and showing around and getting different everything. How are you doing?
I'm awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had good sleep. Went to the Red Pepper a bit later last night.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't make it late last night. I had my dog, but no dog today. I'm free.
Where's Lucy today?
He's in Nepean. He's about 25 minutes away. He's being babysat.
Nice.
So, yeah. It's wonderful. Oh, look at, we got the cops everywhere. Right? Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more are coming. More and more are coming. I love it. I love it so much.
All the regulations, huh?
They won't let me on either. No, they changed the rules May 23rd, actually.
No sticks, no wood. No wood allowed. Nothing like that. Hi.
My freedom.
Freedom! Woo! Woo! Nice flag, Cape Coda. Thanks, Procky.
Oh, yeah!
Freedom! Woo! Liberté! Oh, is that fake news?
We were portrayed that way by our media, but we were here peacefully protesting. I was here for the entire 3 weeks. No, I didn't park my truck on the street. I walked up to my apartment every day, held my sign in peace with everyone else, and I was removed of everyone else for practicing my right to peaceful assembly. I was dropped off in the country by the police like a dirty raccoon with no official charges, so in my opinion, I was abducted. So the results of that emergency inquiry are a big deal for me, man. And they're a big deal for a lot of people because that shows that we were in the right to be here and they didn't have the right to forcibly remove us. If Justin Trudeau wanted us to leave, he could have came out and addressed us. 3 weeks and he never addressed us, and he still hasn't addressed us. He got on the news and addressed the nation about us, said that we were racist, misogynist, told people not to sit beside me on a bus, and not once can he address us about our concerns. And that's not how democracy is supposed to work.
And what's on the menu today? What do you want to do?
I believe there's going to be a march. We're just assembling together. You want me to hold this?
Just sorry, est-ce que c'est bon? Okay, sorry.
There's going to be some speakers on the hill talking about their experiences and their reasons for being here and what they've been doing in their own communities since we left here 2 years ago. Also, we'll be doing a march at 2 p.m. We'll be hitting the streets of Ottawa. And,
we love you!
That way we can be seen by some of these Ottawa residents for who we are instead of how the media portrays us to be.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time and actually coming down and talking to people.
Yeah, thank you for coming to talk to us today. Well, we just got some fake news on the channel there, guys. We're the real news. How's it going, man? Oh, so many beautiful faces.
Hey, how
Hey.
we get a picture with that flag?
Oh yeah.
That's
Freedom! Woo! Yeah, woo! Freedom! Freedom! Let's go, Canada!
La liberté!
Liberté! Trudeau, come talk to us! What's going on here?
I bet it's not. I bet it's not. I bet it's not.
I'm not past the line. I'm not past the white line.
This is a bike path. You can't be on the bike path either.
who's
on the Okay.
motorized bike?
Yo, if I was a king, I'd walk on a bike path. Who are you? Your foot's on the road. Freedom!
This poor man on a wheelchair who could not make it off the road is being harassed. All these police officers.
Giving a guy on a wheelchair a hard time.
How many hands to lift a man up?
You're allowed wheelchairs on a bike path.
If you were on a roof and the medic was inside, I would lower you down to him.
Officer?
This man just needs raised up. Raise him up. Raise him up.
Coda, go talk to.
Raise him up.
Who, where? Who, where? What's going on, Daisy? How you doing, man?
Good, good, good.
Hi again. Freedom! Look at the tiny little puppy! You're so tiny!
He's just the size he should be.
Right? Yeah, perfect.
I gotta get a picture.
I left my puppy at home today. You're so adorable.
So well behaved.
Right? I know. I wish mine acted like that. So about 5 more minutes, guys. Speeches are going to start soon. And yeah.
DJ Kyo est fort, unissons-nous ensemble. Pas courir en nous, il faut qu'on se fasse entendre. Très empire de go, vous faites tout péter. Freedom fighter runners, on s'en vient qu'on vous décide.
What's up? What's going on? Hanging out? ACL here yet? What up, Carlos?
What?
How you doing? Yeah. I gotta get a hug from you. I'm sorry, hug. I'll take a hug from you too. I love hugs.
I brought my mom.
You're chanting unity, but truthfully it's not true. You seek attention from our movement, trying to cop you. You separate the sheep from goats.
There's no way to get these flags out there. So sorry. I'll be careful.
Just like you said, it's fuck them over if you take it and think again. Just look around the world and do your research.
Oh, yeah.
And
Love it. Love it so much.
Passing all these federal laws right under your nose. We're at a point that we're about to lose our freedom. Close your TV, do your research, and start reading about it. It's what the news is doing to the people. It's not an easy state, and there's a fact and there's some people.
Once again, I'm so.
Hey!
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good, very good. Always hugs, always.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
Wonderful. Loving all these beautiful smiles here today. So many beautiful smiles everywhere.
Once in a while, so
Northern Farm Girl, much love. Scotty should be here soon as well. Hey, who's that guy?
Hi.
How you doing, man? Good to see you, brother.
Go to live.
Yeah, live
Hey,
right now.
Get down here now.
Get to Ottawa.
Awesome. Get to
Let's
Ottawa.
go.
Freedom!
Hi, how are you?
I love you.
Good. It's so good to see you. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Have you seen ACL or anyone yet?
No, I think so, but Hi. Me.
More and more coming. Let's go. Woohoo! Let's go, Canada! Freedom!
We'll be here soon, I think.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because speeches are going to start, and then he got to start performing.
Going up? Yeah, no, it's no longer up.
I'll see you up there.
Speeches start in like 2 minutes.
Damn, I haven't seen you forever.
You already have my face.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it is wonderful here. Come join the fun, everybody. Come on down to Ottawa town.
There she is.
Whoop. Oh yeah, everyone's here. Everyone's showing up. Daddy! Fucking what's going on, boys? Fucking right, Jenny.
Come on. Yes, sir.
Fucking
Yes, sir.
right. How is everybody, man?
We're here, man.
Fucking right. Let's go. Let's go.
Boys.
Right. Happy anniversary.
You guys are still looking good.
Right. Let's go. More and more coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Freedom! Woo! Let's go. Let's go. We got a huge cop presence. There's cops there on every single block all the way down. They're everywhere. The police presence is real. Okay, we're gonna go catch the speeches now, guys. Speeches are starting.
Welcome to Ottawa. Now we're going to have a few speakers come up and tell you a few things. Welcome. We're going to get through some technical difficulties as we pass the mic around. I hope you'll give them some attention. I hope you'll keep your hearts open. And if they start to get a little bit off the rails, I'll take the mic right back from them, okay? That's the deal. So we're going to start with my beautiful brother right here. Everybody knows this man. Everybody loves this man. And for good reason. This man, Patriot Smoothie, has been on the job. He's been here. He's a Wellington Street regular. And everybody in the country knows that he has more integrity than the entire CBC, CTV, Global City News all put together. Am I right? Yes, I am. Everybody, Patriot Smoothie.
Thanks, Johnny. That's quite the hype up. It's hard to meet that guy's level of energy, folks. It's here, and you can't go any lower or else things get sad. There we go. So thank you, everyone, for coming here to Ottawa on the 2nd anniversary of the Freedom Convoy. Recently, we had Justice Mosley's decision, as you've probably heard by now, where the the use of the Emergencies Act was found to be, what was it found to be, John?
It was found to be absolutely illegal, unlawful, unconstitutional, and wrong.
And it was, folks. Whether you agree with the Freedom Convoy or not, we can't have governments using extraordinary powers like that because their egos are hurt. No matter who you are, that's a dangerous precedent, and that can't be allowed to stand, and it wasn't allowed to stand in the courts when it finally got there. Isn't it funny how that works? So that's good news. Anyways, I don't have a lot to say, but I just wanted to say thank you for coming here. Thank you for showing up in Ottawa. I love all the cars and trucks on driving on Wellington, honking the horns. That gets me every time. Doesn't everybody like a little bit of horn honking here? Come on, yeah. All right. So before I go, guys, I just want you to say, I don't speak French. I'm sorry. I wish I did. I should speak French. My goodness, if I spoke French by now, where would I be?
Something new to learn.
But anyways, thank you again for coming to Ottawa. Thank you for not being intimidated. Thank you for standing up for what's right. Everybody, let's hear it for all of you. Let's go. Come on. We can do better than that. The Prime Minister's probably surfing somewhere in Tofino right now. So everybody, I want you to, everyone together, we're going to cheer so that he can hear you on the beach. Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Let's go! Yeah! Freedom!
Freedom! That is the way. Beautiful, good words. That's the way. Thank you, Jonathan. That's the way. Our next speaker does know a little bit of French. You might have heard him. And the only thing better than his French is his English. And everybody loves it. This is my beautiful brother, Matt Ben here. Now, if you don't know Matt Ben, you've been asleep or you've been hiding under a rock. He's a strong fighter, and he's always got something to say. Now, the problem is he doesn't really need a microphone, but I'm going to give him the microphone, and don't worry, I'm going to take it away from him in about 3 minutes. Everybody, let's hear it for Matt Ben.
Let's go. Ottawa, I'm so proud this morning when I saw the people coming up right here, and I saw what it was to be a Canadian. And we are all Canadian. We are all equal. We are not different from one another, but we have to support each other. We need to do what's well, and what's well is to bring the truth out. And what we want as Canadians is the truth, the honest truth, nothing but the truth. And we want the truth. Is it safe? Is it dangerous? Is there some side effects? Is the 5G something we should verify? Chemtrails, this, that, 15-minute city. Do we want all of this? He's taking all the power and he's giving it all his power to himself, not to us. And at the end, that's what I want to see. I want to see a country that gets up and says, I'm not accepting this. I'm not saying yes to this. I'm going to have some studies before I do anything else. And that's what we want. Accountability for the thing that were done. If it was dangerous, if it was side effects, if people are dying, we want to know about it because it's the truth. And at the end, I'm tired to live in a lie because we're lying and lying and lying. The media are lying. And at the end, how do we do? How do we get out of here? Okay? That's the thing it is. So, at the end, je vais parler un peu en français parce que je suis sûr qu'il y a des Français ici. Je suis sûr qu'il y a une gang de Français ici qui sont descendus de Saint-Jérôme puis de tous les alentours. Puis, regardez, je suis fier d'être un Canadien français. Okay? I'm proud to be a Canadian. I'm still honored to be a French Canadian. Okay? Puis, that's the way it is. And I love you all. Puis, en bout de ligne, n'abandonnez jamais. Il n'y a jamais une fois où c'est pas assez dur, où c'est trop difficile, où je suis pas capable de y arriver. Donne-toi un coup de pied dans le cul le matin, puis continue. Puis continue encore, puis continue. Puis à un moment donné, tu vas l'avoir. À un moment donné, tu vas gagner. Mais si tu abandonnes, si tu te laisses de côté, si tu te divises, il n'y a rien de ça qui va arriver. La journée qu'on va s'unir, qu'on va se tenir ensemble, qu'on va être fiers d'être Canadiens, ben c'est la façon qu'on va pouvoir avancer. Le premier step est de s'associer avec les Premières Nations. Ils doivent revenir comme dans le Parlement et avoir leur place dans leur territoire, dans leur terre. OK? Excusez-moi de vous le dire, mais c'est à eux autres ici. Et oui, ils ne veulent pas nous pitcher dehors, ils ne veulent pas nous crisser dehors. Non. Ce qu'ils veulent, c'est s'associer avec nous autres. Ce qu'ils veulent, c'est avoir un mot dans le Parlement que là. Ils veulent être capables de parler. Ils veulent être capables de s'affirmer. Ils veulent arrêter que les terres ici se fassent vendre à l'Angleterre, à tous ces esprits de pays-là qui viennent ici, qui exploitent tout notre territoire, qui exploitent toutes nos ressources. De là, on y arrive. Oui. On les laisse. Ils sont bienvenus aujourd'hui. Tous les médias sont bienvenus aujourd'hui. On leur fait des gros sourires, des grosses caresses. Vous lui dites que vous l'aimez, vous le respectez. À un moment donné, la vérité va sortir. Parce que le plus qu'on les met de côté, le pire ça va être. Puis en ce moment, ce qu'il faut arriver, ce qu'il faut donner en dedans de nous autres, c'est notre cœur, notre âme, notre cerveau, notre intelligence. Puis si on est moindrement intelligent, on va comprendre qu'il faut qu'on y mette des accountability on his actions. So on this, I don't want to take too much of your time. But for sure, I want to hear a little bit of freedom up in here. Freedom! 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 Liberté! 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 That's right! Let's put a little bit of music, DJ Freedom. Let's go!
One more speaker here. One more speaker before we play another music. We got one more for you, my brothers and sisters. My brother Brian is next. I'm just going to introduce the trucker that never left. He was an original trucker from back in the day. Drove his truck to Ottawa, the same as so many people did. And when they all left, he stayed. And he has been on the street every single day since then. My brothers and sisters, give it up for Brian Dirksen, the trucker that never left.
Hello, everyone.
We can do it later.
And welcome. I don't prepare speeches. Well, I haven't yet. I plan to one day.
I must have lost it when I was running.
But this is an organic movement, as we all know. And we're standing here today in front of and around us a national icon, Parliament Hill, the seat of Canada's democracy, is also its symbolic heart. The Canadian public gathers here to celebrate, to grieve, and to protest, and to share experiences and join in events. Canadians and visitors from around the world have special memories tied to the symbolism and the beauty of Parliament Hill. These can be public outpourings of emotion, public or private, somber or festive, as well as more spontaneous gatherings. Bring people together here. And as I said, these can be public outpourings of emotion, public or private, somber or festive. The experiences lived here become a part of the story of Parliament Hill. And friends, a story began here on Parliament Hill on January the 29th of 2022. The Canadians were fed up. They said they'd had enough. Many of you reacted to what happened in this campaign of terror that was unleashed against Canadians. Many of you, many of us, reacted by our instinct. It was our instinct that told us that something was wrong. Well, guess what, friends? Now, today, we have individuals who were working behind the scenes with the data. And let's be clear about the data, friends. Data is the new gold. And they've been stealing up our data. They've been gathering up our data and using it against us. That's our gold that they are stealing. It is our data that they are stealing. And we're going to take it back, friends. But while all of this was going on, while all of us were acutely aware that something was wrong, we had people like Regina Wattiel, the author of this book. And friends, Regina Wattiel and her amazing work, where Fistman. How many people here are aware of Fistman? How many people know who Fistman is? That's what I thought. And it's amazing, friends, because Fistman is a fraud. And Fistman was like to Justin Trudeau, like Anthony Fauci was to Donald Trump. He was a liar. He schemed and scammed. And this book, friends, what lengths will ideological, financially driven researchers and politicians go to impose their will upon others? Throughout the pandemic, we witnessed a slide from objective clinical research to easily manipulated real-world studies to purely fictional simulations completely detached from reality. And friends, Fistman brought his fraud into Parliament, and members of Parliament got on board, rallied behind Fistman and his fraud, and the mandates and extraordinary powers that they granted themselves that they don't have. And they're continuing with this right up until this minute. Today, they're still carrying on with extraordinary powers that they don't have. And to put a lot of this into perspective for you, coming from another angle, Regina Wattiel has a PhD in statistics. She's very smart. And up until I was aware of Regina Wattiel, I was very much aware of Dr. David E. Martin. Dr. David Martin. How many people are aware of Dr. Martin? All right. All right. So now we have, from a completely separate source area, we have someone else, Regina Wattiel. Friends, this work, this publication, this is a nail in the coffin for them. I strongly encourage you. I have 2 boxes of these books here today. And I strongly encourage you to come and see me here and pick up your copy of Fistman's Fraud. There is a companion book that goes along with it. It is all the, you have them? Oh, and you, there's a companion book that goes along with this. It is the letters that she wrote. And I'm pressed to let the next person come up. So I'm just going to read the rest of the back of this 2 paragraphs and bid you adieu. On April the 25th, 2022, a very dangerous line was crossed. Leaders in the Canadian research and medical community rubber-stamped a clearly fraudulent study. Its overarching purpose to use science to justify discrimination, sow hatred, and reinterpret the notion of inalienable rights. Within hours of this study's official publication, dozens of articles in top national papers flooded Canada, warning of the dire risk of merely hanging out with unvaccinated people. Selfish souls who refused to accept the new genetic COVID-19 vaccines. The unvaccinated were compared to carriers of syphilis, intoxicated drivers, and reckless individuals who had no regard for others. Can't get an operation? Blame the unvaccinated. The science says so. Friends, the science is, and I'm closing with this because you know and everybody knows that I could go on here all day. And you all know that. But let me just close with telling you about the science. That every single publication by financially disinterested parties who are qualified to make these publications have all come up with the same common denominator, that vaccines do not work against the coronavirus because it's malleable and it mutates too quickly. That is the published science, and there are thousands and thousands of publications that prove this, but they overrode the science. They hijacked our financial system, and they hijacked our healthcare system. And as you know, I could go on, but I'm going to stop myself. All right, right there. I'd love to carry on. I'd love to have this group for an hour or two, but I got to go. So thank you very much. Come and get your copy of Fistman's Prod and get yourself in the loop of this, friends. This is an amazing, amazing work. Oh, and by the way, she was supposed to be here. She had planned to be here, but friends, she is also on the board of directors now for the Accountability Project, and she is working behind the scenes with some very exciting stuff that we're all going to hear before long. And she might be here. She texted me about 20 minutes ago and said she might be here at 4 o'clock. So it would be wonderful if she actually showed up. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you very much.
How's it going, buddy?
This is a great book. God bless us all. Let's hear it for Brian Dirksen.
We love you, Brian!
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, my brother. Very strong fighter right there. I tell you what. You know, when you spend all day on the street fighting tyranny,
yeah, me too.
You get really good at it. And I'll tell you what, when Brian Dirksen started, he was not the man he is now. He is a formidable public speaker and advocate for freedom and a very strong fighter. And he's an example for all of us. Now, we've got a couple more speakers, and we've actually got several people who want to come up. So we're going to go small groups at a time and play a couple of songs, and then a couple of groups at a time and play some songs. So just so you know what's happening. Next on the list is my brother Rich here. Everybody knows Rich Longjoy. Very strong fighter.
Yeah, Rich!
He's been on the scene. And he's got a few words for all you beautiful people. Let's put it together for Rich.
Bienvenue à Ottawa. Bienvenue.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to venture around for a little bit.
Welcome everybody to Ottawa. I want to just say a few words in regards to. I got the pleasure to meet this gentleman, Richard from Sudbury. I met a couple from New York, Ontario. Some of the regulars. Now, just you know, the gentleman from Sudbury is looking at. I hope you get the crowd.
Look at that crowd, guys.
Meet and greet. My name is Rich. My name is Lucille. Get to know each other, please. Every single person here is essential. Everyone. From the day that we were Dr. Earth and David, there are certain things that the government would like to do, like reducing maize. Say no to maize. Fight as much as we possibly can against security for maize. The WHO, take your time to stop, discern, and to learn. Take your time with the WF. Take your time to see what they're saying and what can we do better and greater. Every single person here, when you look around, you see each other. Please understand, no matter your creed, your walk, education, your age, we are all one family. Doesn't matter where our race is from, we are one. I still une famille, la famille, the family.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody's here. We're going hard. It's a good day. It's beautiful outside.
There's no mounted horses anywhere.
Yeah, and there's no horses anywhere. Yeah. That's a good sign. Right? That's a good sign so far. Yo, what's going on, bro? Fucking just chilling out, getting some footage, letting the world know we're here. Let's go, let's go.
Let's go. Zoom in on those guys here. Schwab, Justin Trudeau, Bill Gates. Those are the guys we got to go after. Come on.
Oh, yeah, look at that, guys.
Those are the motherfuckers we got to go after. Come on. All of them here, they got an agenda doing it. We got to take care of that for the future of our children.
Let's go, let's go.
Like what he is, doesn't he?
George Soros, good.
FBI's pedophile system and Trudeau's foundation. How?
15 annual report. You can look it up online.
How? Why does that look so close together? Oh wait, because Trudeau's a pedophile. Freedom! Justin Trudeau's got to go. Oh, Justin Trudeau's got to go. Oh, Justin Trudeau's got to go. Hey! Justin Trudeau's got to go. Yeah.
Should have brought the freedom flag and got it signed again by even more people.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get Chad or someone to hold my phone for a minute so I can smoke a doobie. Doobie time, guys. There's lots of people here, so don't feel intimidated to come out. Come on out here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in action down at Parliament Hill.
Years ago, I actually didn't believe that anybody loved each other anymore. We were not talk to each other. We were told to be against each other, whether or not we were put against each other due to our.
Hi.
Hi.
How are ya?
Great. How are you?
I'm trying to find a. Is that a peace man right there? No, that's not a peace man. You're wearing the same.
Man's
almost.
over there.
Hey, peace man.
Without being told that you have to hide.
I'm gonna make him hold my camera for a minute, and then I'm gonna light a joint to smoke with him.
And all of us were living in fear. And
Planning
when
is
I walked
everything.
downtown,
Right?
Convoy, the very first day
Hey,
I was scared.
I need another hug from
I didn't know
you.
what I was gonna face, but I knew that the first or the second
I love you, brother. Can you hold this for 2 seconds? I'm gonna light a doobie. Oh.
And when I walked in, it didn't matter if we liked each other or didn't like each other. It didn't matter who we were, what our religions were. We all united because we loved each other as people, as individuals, not for what we believe in, but for the fact that we are all here for the same reason. We want freedom to choose, and we want to love each other unconditionally. And it was the most beautiful time in the entire of my life where I've never seen such love and peace, and I wish that we could all live like that always. And I just want to thank everybody for still staying here and still being here, and I'm really blessed that I can be here with all of you guys.
No, bro. Want
So stand up for the flag once again. Hold the line!
How's your day going, peace man?
Thank you, Marion. That was wonderful. Thank you.
She did it again.
Did it again. Welcome, my brothers and sisters. All right. So we're getting a nice little group of people up here.
Oh, I forgot my freaking
I think
tags.
that's wonderful. If you've got something to say, don't be scared. It's better than karaoke. Come on up here and give them love. But we're going to play. We're going to switch off and on so that we can keep that energy going. We know that you don't want to pay attention to a bunch of people.
Okay, that's
yelling and
cool.
screaming too
What's
loud.
that?
So we're going to play a couple of songs. Play some
Representing.
music,
Oh,
meet
not
your
okay.
neighbor, and have a smoke. And then in 10 minutes, we'll have some more people going to tell you some things that maybe you don't know. Welcome, my brothers and sisters. I'm so glad you're here. We're having a great day. We're going all day long. And so make sure you got your coffee. And let's hear a little freedom, 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 freedom.
Do you have some? No! I left my gloves for somebody else. I'll share one with you. Okay. I won't Oh, I got a new one!
Second anniversary.
Thank you, listen. I turned it on really high. It's gonna get so hot you can't touch it. Just hit it once and it'll cool it down.
Okay. She's trying to burn me.
Yes.
Oh, look at my fingers get white phosphor.
Really?
Yep, from Ottawa when I was here.
I was waiting patiently.
I don't even know her name, but I
Heather Reed, thank you. Much love, everybody. Hey, we got our first like on Facebook. Chris must be here. Hi, Chris. I love you. Let's go. Hi. What's that?
That's a Wellington boot. It's on the ground. Your little thing I gave out at Christmas, so I got a few extra.
This for me?
Yeah.
Oh,
put it on your keychain or your mirror in your car.
I will. Thank you. I got a little boot. Boots on the ground, guys.
It's the Wellington Street regular like logo.
Yeah.
Right? It's on our pin.
Perfect. I love Oi, what up, bro? Fuck, that's so pumped today, bro. There's a lot of people.
Not enough still.
Not enough, but it's getting there, bro.
Sorry?
Sorry.
For the good times on the city lights, fireworks at night, provinces unite. We've come from far and wide, from east to west side. It's been a long fight, but we finally feel alive and alive. I am like I have never been. We all are born again. Worldwide, waving the flags with pride. Hold our heads high, stand side by side. We are united and hold the way, hold the way, hold the As I went to the front lines and hold the line, I will carry from this hill. So take your neighbor's hand, united we stand.
How are you? Good. Is everyone else here too?
Yeah, they're around. I'm just sitting around.
Okay. I gotta find everybody. I haven't seen anyone yet. There's too many people.
I know.
We need more though.
My brother, how you feeling?
Very good. Very good.
Good.
Much better now that I'm here.
Yeah, don't mind me. I look like a cop. I guess this is the joint section, eh, G?
Yeah.
Let's go to the store or what?
No, I gotta go still. Yeah. We were running late this morning, man.
I'm surprised we got the cab.
What's that? Yeah? I'm still going. I'm still going to get to go. Tonight's the night I'm fucked up. Right? Mama ain't got no Twitter. Fucking beautiful, man. There's still need more people, but it's still like I just keep seeing people coming to the
Welcome, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to Ottawa. That was the beautiful Scarlet Grace. Everybody knows Scarlet Grace. She's awesome. Welcome. Now we've got another beautiful person here from, she's not quite ready yet. That's okay. We've got multiple speakers who want to say a word. And we're going to have a few people come up and say a few things. Weldon is here. ACL is here. All kinds of beautiful people are here.
Of course ACL
is here. I think you've been waiting patiently. Tell me your name again.
Freedom!
Okay, you're going to say a few words, everybody. Put your hands together, and here she is.
Hello, and welcome to Ottawa. I just wanted to say it's nice to see all these freedom faces. So a little bit about me. I lived in Ottawa for 23 years, but I'm also an East Coaster. So to all my East Coasters, woo! So I spent my time through the Convoy down on the East Coast in Fredericton. We stayed out for 3 days, and then I started DJing all over. We tried to spread the love. Now this is the message I want to get today. All of us are going through a lot. Mainstream media thinks we're menaces, but you know what? We're menaces for the right reasons. We're standing up. We are the chosen ones that have saw the light. We aren't hiding behind it. We're the strong warriors here to make a difference. So no matter what, keep speaking up, keep saying the truth. You know, I came to light when I was in the Ottawa hospital and there was a bat in my toilet and I got sepsis. I was on 14 different medications for a long time. It kept making me sicker. I'm diabetic, gastroparesis, I've had blood clots, you name it. Once I started getting off of the medication that the doctors were feeding me, well, didn't I start to heal? Everything that's given to us naturally will heal us. We just got to manifest it for ourselves and believe that we can heal. All the health issues that I got, I believe were given to me by Big Pharma. And why are there bats in the
Brian
Ottawa
Thomas,
Civic
take
Hospital
your negativity and
still to this day making
we don't want
people
it here.
sick? Why is that not exposed? Why? Because they want us sick. They want the elderly gone. They want the sick people gone. So what do? They change our medication out. They give us stuff that's not good for us. It only masks the problem. But if you're going to put in hard work, put in the hard work to heal and believe in your neighbors. You know, right now everybody's being shadow banned. They're trying to divide us. And you know what? We all got the same common goal. We all want our freedoms over our body. I don't want to be forced to take a jab that's going to hurt me. You know, I stopped in 2020 taking medications. And when I did that, I stopped going to the hospital. For 10 years when I was on the medications, I was hospitalized every 4 months. So I've been hospitalized once since then. And I just want to say, believe in yourself. Stop taking medications. Believe in your neighbors, even if you don't agree. We're all banding together to put our differences aside. We all have the common goal. So live, love, and keep your laughter up. That's how the spirits go. And keep telling your truth because that's what matters. Cheers.
Freedom! Thank you, my brothers and sisters. Welcome. We've got one more here for you. Beautiful Joanne is going to say a few words for us. You might remember last year she did it, and she's going to do it again today. Is it not ready? Okay. Well, that's okay. We'll let Maggie go next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's a heavy hitter for you. This next person on the mic has been working hard, and she's getting results. This is what it's all about. It's all about being effective. She comes out of Peterborough, but she is known far and wide as a hardcore, strong freedom fighter. She's doing a lot of good, and let's see if you can welcome Maggie. Hold it.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
We stand on guard for thee. 2 years ago, we came here by the thousands from every province across this country to reassert our rights and remind this government of their sacred duty to protect those rights. This government responded by unconstitutionally declaring a national emergency and clearing these streets with military-like force. We are here to remind them, whose streets are these?
Our streets.
Our streets. Whose hill is this?
Our hill.
Whose parliament is this? Amen. Shame on Parliament. Canadians declare non-confidence.
Amen.
2 years have passed and we continue to witness conduct in this House of Commons that is alien to the most basic principles of morality, integrity, and the rule of law. Shame on Parliament.
Shame on them.
Canadians deserve so much better. We are here to remind them of two core principles upon which our society was founded and upon which we consented to be governed. Firstly, that all people have basic rights that cannot be violated. And secondly, that governments were created for the purpose of protecting those rights.
Thanks, K5.
True patriot love in all our hearts command. Increasingly, we see governments abusing the immense power of public office to undermine those core principles, imposing policies that deny our rights to manage our own lives, levying taxes to support poorly conceived and incompetently planned and managed policies that are incompatible with our needs and wishes, dictating to us what we must believe, what we must do, and how we must live, and denying us rights to services that are essential to our lives while sending our money overseas and lining their own pockets. Shame on Parliament.
Shame on them.
We have not consented to this form of government. If civilized society is to be restored, change is needed. There are 2 steps to bring about this change. Firstly, we the people must understand these core principles. And secondly, take steps to ensure that those in public office consistently defend them. A statement of principles has been independently drafted. A statement of principles on the rights of persons and the duties of government. This statement has been sponsored by Civis for Reform. This document is a document that will help us to get back on the same page with those in public office and in public service. Any 21st century, civilized 21st century public servant would never work against these basic principles. Therefore, this document will be presented in every riding to every level of government and every public service worker. From the Bonavista Vista to Vancouver Island, you know it, from the Arctic Circle to the Great Lake waters. This is the purpose of Civis for Reform's CATS local councils.
Good job, Maggie.
Let us fulfill what Henry David Thoreau wrote in his essay on the duty of civil disobedience, which we have all stepped up to, thank God. He wrote, Let every man make known what form of government would command his respect, and that will be one step closer to obtaining it. And that is what that statement of principles will do. From far and wide, O Canada, may our hearts arise and our glorious nation rise once again and set an example for the rest of this world. The statement of principles is currently being translated into every language so it can be taken across the world. And you can find out more about that at civisforreform.org. I'm going to move on quickly to, most of you know I've been promoting work in local councils. Basically, giving you just a brief overview. We found a document from 1994 that the United Nations gave to our municipalities across the country. It is called the Municipal Primer. The subtitle of this document says Promoting Sustainable Development Through Local Strategic Action. They even have a flow chart here on how they will implement Agenda 21 through Canadian municipalities. We are taking this document and going in and addressing our council's strategic plans and other plans that they are drafting. And we are pointing out that it is not a principle of good government to base strategic plans of 30-year-old documents from international organizations with unelected international organizations with plans on how to implement their agenda. And we're pointing out to them that any act preparatory to the takeover of our nation is an act of treason. And we are moving forward and having success with this. So this is something we can do all across the country, and I truly believe that local action is the way, and even these globalists know it. That's why they went straight for our municipalities. So this is where the action is, and this is where we have our voice, and we can go into our local councils, and it's easier to organize at that local level. Now, the last thing I will talk about is a group called Take Back Ontario. Now, I went to Alberta and I showed them what we were doing in our local councils, and they said, it sounds like Take Back Alberta.
Yeah.
And then I said, oh, that's interesting. And then a group formed in Ontario for Take Back Ontario. So you can go to their website, check out their weekly meeting, and if you're on board, it's a very good way to get people organized across Ontario so we can have more effective, more power, and hold them more accountable. They were able, this is how they keep Danielle Smith in line, and we in Ontario need to step up because everything that happens here is affecting the rest of the country. And Alberta, the West, and the East are really looking to people in Ontario to get us organized. You can find out all about this. I couldn't bring a sign for everything, but if you go to Gather 2030 on Substack, I'm listing various different organizations and strategies that are proving effective, that you can find what works for you and what you're called to do, and find your calling and step up. It takes all of us working together. I think that's all I have to say. And I just love you all so much, and I can't wait to spend the rest of the day and the weekend with you. So, lastly, do we have the pylon?
Behind you.
Okay. Speaking about the rest of the country, we wanted to shine a bit of light on what's happening in the political prisoner situation in Alberta. And of course, we all experienced it. I spoke to someone last night who didn't back down and went to sentencing yesterday, and she held strong. So we are going to do a little fundraiser for James Sowery. He is not one of the Coots 4, but he has recently been put in prison for 10 months for hitting a pylon. Okay? So if you would like to put money in here for the pylon, we are raising money for James for his appeal. And hopefully we will get some justice with that. And also there's a few pylons to auction off, I believe. Mini pylons. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so. Sure, go ahead.
Joanne is next.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Okay, go ahead.
So Brenda is from Alberta. Also, she's moved to the East Coast, but she's a perfect person to speak to what's happening in Alberta with the political prisoner situation. Thank you, Brenda Belanger.
Hi, everybody. So I've been following the Coots since it happened, obviously, being from Alberta and stuff. Again, we're dealing with
the overreach of the government and the tyranny that's going on. For those of you that don't know what's happening, as you can see, we had 2 of our prisoners who ended up pleading out. All 4 of them were charged with conspiracy to commit murder against the RCMP, which was the furthest from the truth. Okay. After 716 days, 2 of them took a plea to gun deals. One was with a loaded weapon, and the other one was for means of transportation. Nowhere in any history that I've ever seen has anybody ever done 2 years in jail for having a gun. Okay. And these were all legal guns, by the way. They were not illegal. In Alberta, we, being from there and stuff, we tend to carry loaded weapons in our trucks and in our tractors and stuff because we have cougars, we have grizzly bears. We don't have time when something's going after our livestock. We don't have time to run back to our barns and back to our houses and grab our guns. So being an oversight is definitely part of it. So James Sari is one of the guys. So at the time, the RCMP were trying to stop the blockade and they had it all completely blocked off. We had people there at minus 25 that were protesting and they had no wood. They were trying to starve them out. There was all kinds of stuff going on. James Sari used his back truck, turned around and took in 7 cords of wood in order to make sure that people didn't freeze to death while they were holding the line. So he managed to outsmart the RCMP down there. So on his way out of the checkpoint, they turned around and waved him through the checkpoint. So he thought he was free to go. So 350 feet down the road, they turned around and pulled him over. There was a pylon the same size as this one here. Okay, that was on the side of the road. Now, if anybody knows what a 5-ton truck and a back truck is like, you're not going to see this. This is half the size of your damn tire, if that. Okay. So he went to pull over, and of course, they turned around and tried saying that he was trying to run him over. He decided that he was going to try and go with judge and jury because he was hoping to turn around and get his peers. As it works out, it wasn't happening with everything that went on because it was stacked against him. The first lawyer that he had was not prepared. She's never went up against this kind of thing, and it was stacked against him from the beginning. So, in long story short, we now have another lawyer, and it's going to cost us $60,000 to $100,000. Sorry, it's going to cost us.
Don't forget to hit that like in the name of freedom, guys.
The bail hearing done. We're doing an appeal. He got 10 months in prison for running over a pylon that size. Okay, he hasn't hurt anybody. This is James Sari's case. So we're trying to do an appeal. Now, one thing I'm going to remind you of, there's 2 things actually. One is, if you guys remember at the Convoy, there was a man that went through in Manitoba that ran over 4 human beings. Yes. 1 was hospitalized, 3 were treated on scene. He got a stay. He had a previous criminal conviction of child pornography, among other things. But yet at the same time, as it worked out, he got to stay on his charges. And nobody was actually hurt when it came to James. There was a pylon that exploded and that was it. Okay. So I'm hoping that we can turn around, and if people want to buy a cone, there's 11 up for sale. I'd like to turn around and get those sold off and signed, and I will send them back to Alberta so that we can turn around and send them as representation, as well as we're going to pass the pylon along. And if we can get donations, I will turn around and literally e-transfer his mother. And if anybody wants to know, we have Give Send Go, James Sari, and we're on a very tight line because he only has 30 days in order to come up with the appeal. So we have less than 2 weeks left to go to come up with enough money for a retainer for his lawyer just to get this process going. But the one thing that we didn't mention is during the process of this, they took his Class 1 license away from him, making him unable. He's a single father with 2 kids, making him unable to provide for his own children for 2 years now. Okay. He'll get his license back in March, but it doesn't help when he's locked up and he can't do anything. So he's still not being able to do anything. He's never asked for any help. He's been the one that's been out there. He's even been here in Ottawa supporting people here when we were on the Hill and stuff. He came out to see Maggie, among others. So this is a plea to turn around and reach out and help James if we can. Again, we're on a tight. Now, the other thing we found out, The other thing I found out is the judge that was sitting on this case had donated 26 times to the Liberal Party. Okay. Human traffickers are getting off on these charges because of our court system, but somebody who ran over a pylon is going to jail for 10 months. Our people who stood up for our freedoms are still being dragged through the courts, and some of them still haven't even turned around and had a trial. We still have 2 of these men that don't even have a trial date. They're just going into pre-trial 2 years after they've been locked up. So if we could donate, that would be awesome. Anything over and above will be turned over to the other 2 Coots boys. Again, here's to freedom.
All right. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you very much. We are moving right along. The next person on the list is beautiful Joanne. She spoke last year, gave a beautiful poem reading. I think she's going to do it again today. Is the same one? Yes, beautiful. I remember that from last year. All you beautiful people here, braving the weather, standing and giving your attention. It is so great. It is so great to see you here. Your energy, your commitment, your determination, your patience, and that beautiful open heart and smiling faces. I love you. I love every one of you. And here's a person you can love right here. This is Joanne. She's going to read the goodness to us.
Hey, everybody. So wonderful to see everybody here today. I was here for the original Convoy. This is something I wrote, something I read during that time. I'm going to read it again today. I hope you enjoy it. Let me stifle the rage I have in me. Let me breathe and find calmness within. This is power. Harness it. Rein it in. Stoke the fire. Feel the heat. Let it burn out the memories as the new knowledge sets in. Remember the mistakes of the past. Take no turn that leads you back. You're not a child needing for attention. Do not be present in their childish games. Seek truth and contentment, and all will be gained. Let go of the lies whispered to you in vain. So breathe, let go of the anger, but never forget of the fire that was birthed from this ember. Never put up with or settle, look weak and endure. You're no coward, but instead a powerful force. You're not a ghost or a mist that can be ignored. But as we gather here today, there is a beauty and peace, a certain kind of grace. This knowledge again, feel its force. It is them who will feel the loss. Everybody, I love you all. Woo!
Beautiful. Thank you, Joanne. That was lovely. Thank you so much. All right, all you beautiful people, we're here for the whole day. Don't forget, we're here all day long. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. Maybe some of you guys are going to decide to stay forever, same as we did. Yes, welcome. Yes, and we're going to have a march later on today. I think it's going to be around 1:45, maybe 1:45, something like that. So don't leave. We've still got things to do, and there's lots of people who want to speak a little bit more, but we're going to play a little bit more music, give some people about a 10-minute break for some music so you can visit with your neighbor, and then we'll be back with some more people to speak.
My phone's
after
going to
that.
die.
Go ahead,
Everybody
fellas,
jump over to Travel Fund. There's 117 coming over.
Do you need some hand warmers?
No, my gimbal died. My phone's about to die. Oh, yeah, I could use one if you got one. Thank you, man.
It's going to take 15 minutes to warm up. Just open them up.
Yeah, I got to go and fucking charge my shit
These
now.
are
But
awesome. Yeah.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Travel Fund 69 is still live. Jump over there. Go hit them up. I got to go plug my phone in for a little bit. I will be back shortly. I love you all. Travel Fund 69. Hit them up. I will be back, guys. I'm sorry. Go jump over to Travel Fund for now, okay? I love you all. My phone's dying and my gimbal is dead. I repeat, my phone's dying and my gimbal is dead. I must go recharge quick. I will be back. Love you all. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna go until my phone dies. Screw it, guys. What up? I missed you guys last night. Yeah, I missed you guys last night.
Oh my God! Welcome, my brothers and sisters. It looks like there's been some kind of weird, strange technical difficulties. I'm not surprised. That's okay. Turn the music off and give me a microphone, and we're not going to have any problems. Welcome, 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 my brothers and sisters.
Hi.
How are you?
So great being here. Oh, it's beautiful. More and more coming. Everybody.
Right behind you, my dear. All right, my brothers and sisters, you've heard.
No, sorry, Heather. I don't get super chats.
Don't worry.
I don't get super chats anymore. It's only e-transfer or PayPal.
So don't worry.
And
She's a strong freedom fighter, and she's a local, and she's done a lot of good. Everybody put your hands together for Rosina.
That stuff's never necessary, guys. That's why I don't have my links up. I'm not out here for money. I'm out here for freedom. I won't lie to you guys, I'm a broke fuck, but I'm still out here for freedom. Putting every dime I got into this, guys. So let's go. I don't have super chats. Maple Blaze does. But yeah, I got demonetized because of the government. They demonetized me. So yeah, 1 second. I got my banner right here. That's my banner right there.
For those who don't know Bill of Rights, this is the only one act that allows us to.
So right at the bottom of the screen there, the Coda B one. Just so you know. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for freedom. We need to get our country back. We need to fight for our country back. I wish I could just convince all you guys to come out here and join us. Unfortunately, not everybody can make it out. But I love you all.
Nothing comparing to what we had to go through Marshall in Poland.
Welcome to Ottawa, boys and girls, right? Right? Let's go. Oh, no, I appreciate it, Heather. Like I said, my link is there. It's not necessary, always appreciated. I won't say no, but I'm not asking for it, okay? Just so you know. I'm out here for freedom. I want us to get our freedoms back.
There is Diana, okay?
So now we got to go get this speech before our phone dies.
God bless you, woman, because you know what? After all, the two of us, we have more in common than you think. The two of us are women! Not transvestites, but women! Created by the creator himself. And there is only men and women in this country, in this world, and this planet, okay? Prove me wrong! Prove me wrong! And I will be the first one to apologize on my knees. All right? Because let me tell you, when they're going to dig out my body 100 years from now, they're going to say, that was
Thank you so much, Heather. Appreciate it very much. Peace and love and freedom. And I hope you have such a beautiful day.
Sorry, my language, guys. Okay? My mom told me don't swear. Yeah. And you know, guys, let me tell you a fact. It's a fact. Because I am the woman that speaks facts. And as you can see, I don't have any piece of paper to read for you about sustainable whatever fucking shit, okay? Because I speak from the heart. And when you speak from the heart, you tell him the truth. Okay? I was born with the truth, and I will die with the truth.
And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, when my phone dies, I will charge up and I will go back live again. I promise. You got my word today.
That's my second language, okay, guys? But let me tell you, you know, the fact is that this woman, who knows this woman, by the way? Rebecca Shepherd, yes, big bravo. 2 years ago, we couldn't bring on this place here Fuck Trudeau sign. Remember? They say it's abusive, they say it's whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. Guess who brought Fuck Trudeau sign? This woman. She was arrested. She was arrested and charged with the trespass by our parliamentary service. By the way, they are not police, they are parliamentary service, okay? There is the big distinction. Pedophile Protection Service, exactly. Thank you. So guess what? The week after,
myself, Jane Scarf, and we brought a sign, fuck Trudeau. Because Rebecca brought letter of liabilities. She's suing those pedophile protective service for infringing her rights and freedom of speech. So right now, you guys, you're free to bring fuck Trudeau sign wherever you wish because it's your God-given right, freedom of speech. Nobody will take and nobody shall take this away from you. It's your God-given right. And remember, in the Bible it says, at the beginning there was a word. Okay? I know, Johnny, give me a few minutes because I want to just say something very important. Okay, guys. So, one of the reasons, oh, by the way, do you know I'm the most arrested woman in Ottawa?
Yeah!
I swear to God. I've been arrested 3 times and you don't even know about this. Because you know what? I'm not the kind of person that will go, oh, this is a life by Jenna speaking, you know, blah, blah, blah. I do action. You know what? I'm currently right now appealing with a Superior Court in Quebec. We appeal with my friend a decision of the constitutional challenge saying that all of those restrictions, masks, etc., were unconstitutional. You don't hear about me because you know what? Maybe right now, because I'm not doing this for myself and for a fame whatsoever.
Victor, amen. Thank you for joining. Freedom.
You know what? Because when we have a healthy youth, we have a healthy society. And it's enough they trying to fuck up with our children, the SOGI 1, 2, 3 program and whatsoever. But you know what, people? I don't want to hear you complaining. You know why? Because you do nothing. Let's face it. 3 years ago, I gave a speech here. And I say to people, you are a fucking bunch of hypocrites. You know why? Because I said, you come in here, scream, freedom, freedom. But then you go into Walmart and you put your mask. You know what? Action speaks, no words. All right? So I tell you what, my own 2 children were born here in Canada, never vaccinated. Never vaccinated because I stood for my rights. We have a constitutional right. You know, God protects my children, not the government. I grew up in communists and thank you very much. I don't want to go back to the communists. And when I was saying to everybody 10 years ago, listen, communists is coming to Canada, people were saying, oh, but Jenna, you get to graduate in communists. Look at where we are right now, guys. Look where we are right now. Would you like to be in communist country? Hell no! No! Exactly. So to wrap up my short speech, because Johnny is tapping me, you know, like he says, I can talk and talk and talk. There is plenty of people behind me and in front of me. First of all, I want to say thank you very much for coming here. As you know, if not those people, we wouldn't be here in such a loving manner. Okay, so thank you to the trackers. Thank you. Big thank you to the tracker that never left. Where is Brian? I remember the day
don't,
when I met
Heather.
Brian was very
I'm sorry,
touching.
I
He remembers
don't.
this too. Brian, where
I've
are you?
only
Brian?
got
Do you remember
PayPal.
me, Brian? Yeah, he does. Each time he talks about this, no, it's not your turn to talk. Get lost. Anyway, guys, I want to tell you thank you for being here because you are really the one that are fighting. But there is another fight. Okay, there is a bunch of us, apparently even almost 2 million of people who refused a rice can application when coming back to this country. Did any of you, okay, just a second. Okay, you want to talk? Or you telling me thank you? He's Polish. Hold on. I have.
That's okay.
No. Let me, because the next person that is gonna speak is Rebecca Shepherd. For those who doesn't know, she is the one that is helping this 1.5 million plus people with a rice can, people who had a
Wants to say that he
oh, you refused the rice can. That's my man. Thank you. You see, he has a guts. Bravo for this gentleman. He had the guts to refuse Canada. The arrive can, by the way, it's a big scam, you know, that costs us more than 60 million, if not more. Anyway, if there is somebody who is really specialist about this, if there is somebody who started Trudeau for treason, campaign last year. It's Rebecca Shepherd from Stand for D.
Well, hello, everyone. I wasn't prepared to talk, but since I did get arrested to ensure that we have the freedom of speech here on the Hill, I'm going to start out by saying, can you plug all the little ones' ears? Maybe. Okay, I won't say the full word. Is it okay, parents? All right. Well, I'm going to say, fuck Trudeau!
Woo! Freedom!
And I'm also going to say, fuck every one of those liberal executive branch members who illegally invoked the Emergencies Act in 2022 and attempted to overthrow the government by doing so, infringed on our rights, broke the law, they hurt people, stole their property, and acted as though they were God themselves. They trampled us. They did all kinds of things that we need to hold them accountable for. So I know that there's a big lawsuit in the Superior Court, and congrats on that. This is what we need to do. We need to take civil action. Congratulations to all of you. We need to take civil action and criminal action, because when you're a criminal,
guys, my phone's going to die in like 5 minutes.
And they're not above the law. Absolutely not. And as Bojana said, the only way that my rights are instilled in me is from God, not the government. And we got to remind them of this. So I'm going to ask that all of you take some action against the Liberals. And guys, you know what? I want you to understand too, public opinion matters to these scumbags. For some reason, they actually care about what we think, but they don't care about our rights. It's crazy. So there's some easy things that you can do. That you don't have to do a civil claim if you don't want to. You don't have to do criminal charges, but you can speak your mind. And you can start telling these people, screw you. You don't have the right. You're not my boss. I'm your boss. You work for me. I pay your salaries, and I pay for all this bullshit that you guys are doing. And as for ArriveCan, do you guys understand that it was $250 million that went to Christian Firth in his basement? Why in the hell should anyone pay one single dime for an illegal tax, which is called the quarantine ticket? Absolutely not. All of you, anybody who's been charged should be exonerated, and your fees should be returned to you. Why should we participate in criminal activity? Absolutely not. So guys, I'm not going to talk too much longer. Thank you very much for letting me speak. I appreciate it. And guys, listen, never underestimate the power of you and the single action that you can take and the impact that you can have. And if we look through history, there's always names that pop up of those individuals that took action and created change. And you can do it too, because you have the authority.
All right, guys, go jump over to Jeff now. My phone's dead. I got to go. 170 people coming your way. Much love, everybody. Peace, love, freedom. I'll see you guys in a bit. Go jump over to Travel Fund 69. He's live. He'll be live for a bit. I got to go charge up my phone, so I'll be back out soon. Love you all. Peace, love, and freedom.